this last night.
Yes.
And, it's just pretty disturbing. I was wondering if it's legit. Is this saying that like everybody who's not vaccinated is getting evicted?
Well, we have a grace period to which you can get your first dose, but essentially as of January 17th, it's a board mandate from our group.
So I just want to get this straight. So by the end of the month, my 4-year-old boy with leukemia is getting evicted because we don't have a vaccine.
The parents.
This is if he was 6 months older, he would be getting evicted. But yeah, because we don't have the vaccine, you're going to throw us on the snow with a few weeks' notice. Like, this is some kind of crazy evil.
Well, that video went viral, not just across Canada, but in the United States too. Ronald McDonald House, to be clear, is a charity set up by McDonald's, and it's basically to help families whose kids are in a hospital for often tragic and life-threatening illnesses. What it does is it allows the parents to stay close to the hospital. It's like an apartment or a hotel, and you heard the news. Ronald McDonald House was kicking out a family in those dire straits because they were not vaxxed. Well, our own Drea Humphrey, she's in Vancouver, and she went to talk to the family. Let's have a quick chat with Drea, and then we'll show you an excerpt from that interview. Drea, how you doing? This story just went zoom, not just in Canada, but around the world, didn't it?
Yeah, I am glad to see a lot of people are standing behind advocating for this family, because it is a very concerning story, and it kind of shows just how far we've fallen morally, I think, as a country.
Tell me why you think that. I mean, it's shocking that a family that's in such stress. I mean, the whole point of Ronald McDonald House is to make it easy for the family to be close to the kid who's going through, you know, something no kid should have to go through, and then to evict them, kick them out like a landlord might kick out a deadbeat tenant. That's of all the times to do that to someone. Tell me a little bit more about the family, and then we'll play a clip from it.
Well, absolutely. It's every parent's worst nightmare to find out your child has cancer. And this family is they are from Kelowna, which is at least a 4-hour drive to Vancouver, where their son Jack needs life-saving treatment until June. And so to be able to make that journey, we've recently had the floods there, which would have made it impossible. But just in the winter and back and forth, it wasn't feasible. Dad is in school. They have one vehicle. And so that's where Ronald McDonald House came in. That's where friends and family and their church, Kelowna Harvest Church, came behind them to support them so that they could stay at Ronald McDonald House. And not only is this just like an apartment, it is set up to make the child as happy as that child can be while they're going through treatments in such a hard time. So it's a place that the child and, of course, the family can find refuge and happiness. And so to have a policy slapped on your door that says you're no longer welcome here, you're out of here, simply because you're not vaccinated for COVID is vile and inhumane.
That's an excerpt from my daily show, The Ezra Levant Show. Every day I do a monologue on the news of the day, then I interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. You gotta subscribe. Go to rebelnews.com.